Good, MP. Easy work tonight. They got nothing for you. Facing one tonight.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "Grizz" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. At the small forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 41, Morris.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. You take a look at the Nets, they're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs.
I think for the Nets, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team can take it to another level if they get rolling.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Dillingham, and it's Nance in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, they've got Jalen Williams, and it's Warren in at the 2. Well, with all the battles past, Grant, definitely some history between these two teams.
Oh, BA, this is high level. You talk East versus West, that's usually championship or bust type aspirations.
Here's Dillingham. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws here tonight. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian,
Nabbing another steal.
And this is a guy who turns teams over repeatedly. What a performer defensively.
Now second in all-time steals. It's amazing considering how long this league has been in business. Back to Warren. To the inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Mann. Got a piece of it. Pass to Dillingham. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Dillingham's got 7.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Warren sets a screen. Here's Mann. And it's all from three-point range. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Out left to the wing. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Who poked away. Stolen by Reed. Here's Thunder. Pass to Dillingham. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. Brooklyn, number 1.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morris passes to Mann. It's Warren on the wing. Gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Brooklyn. They're on a 13-5 run. Right side Reed. Here's Dillingham. 9 points in the game. Launches it. They get it back.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Here's Williams. It's a 10-point game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Mann. Kicks it out to Warren. The three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Whitehead. That shot off the mark. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Reed with the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Outside man. Pass to Roddy. Rebound Brooklyn. Nance has got 4 rebounds now.
Nothing's come easy for them inside here in quarter 1.
Whitehead passes to Thunder. Now Nance. To the left side wing. Thunder. Hits the trifecta. Thunder's got 9.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Warren, the pass to man. Beyond the arc. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Whitehead, shot is good.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Man, the pass to Williams. Outside Warren. Morris on the wing. Pass to Man. Now here's Morris. Clock at 6. Over Dillingham. Morris can't hit. Here's Thunder. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. The offensive rebound. Shot is good by Nance.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Warren. Pass to Robbie. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Whitehead. Takes the 3, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Back to Warren. A shot to stop the run. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Warren. Reed for 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Timeout call. Memphis. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
So both teams making some changes here. Outside Man. On target from about 13 feet. Man's got 5 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Offensive rebound. A slam dunk by Reed.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Blunt, the pass to Man. From the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Smith. And a nice finish on the layup.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ingram against Vassell. Here's Blunt. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Team foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Grizzlies trail by 20. Man with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Man, the pass to Blunt. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, Stan.
Substitution on the court.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Thunder, the pass to Johnson. Here's Thunder. To the wing on the left. There's the screen by Johnson. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Dillingham's got 12 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
We've got Devin Vassell, and it's Wesley in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Off the outside, the 3. Blunt grabs a board. Grizzlies trail by 15. Lets the 3 fly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to Dillingham. There's a screen from outside the arc. Memphis with a rebound. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland where they'll face the Cavaliers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Nance outside. Here's Dillingham. Outside Johnson. Nance, the pass to Thunder. Outside Johnson. Drops in the 3. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Knocks it loose. Vanderbilt with it. Avdia picks him up. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Celtics put on a show. He contributed 52 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's gotta be scary to face, Brian.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Pass to Thunder. The kick out to Nance. Avdia against Vassell. Here's Blunt from behind the arc. Dillingham with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here he goes. Thunder, the pass to Nance. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Here's Roddy. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. Some changes for Memphis. Williams comes in for Vanderbilt, and it's Morris in for Wesley. And the Nets also making a change. Whitehead's checked in. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. Here's Vassell. He's got 7. Morris outside. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Here's Nance. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nance has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Shot's good by Blunt.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Thunder. Fires the 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Johnson, and terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Rebound Brooklyn. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. Warren's checked in for Memphis. Mann comes in for Vassell. Reed's checked in for Brooklyn. Ingram comes in for Johnson. Grizzlies trail by 18. Outside Warren. Here's Roddy. 7 points in the game. Back to Morris. To stop the run. Kicks it out to Warren. Fires the three. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Warren's got 6.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Memphis with the ball, trailing by 17. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. The Grizzlies shooting at about 44% so far. And it's Warren off the drive. Oh, Warren slams it in.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Thunder. Here's Whitehead. Reed sets a screen. And here's Ingram from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Ingram's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Back to Mann. Outside Warren. To the paint. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Dillingham. 14 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston. Can't connect from 14. 1:24 left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside man. Fires from deep. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Thunder, the pass to Whitehead. For 3. It's rebounded by Morris.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now Warren. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Pass to Roddy. Some solid defense from Ingram. Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's Thunder. And he goes in for the dunk.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Man, the pass to Morris. And he's going for the lob. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Over to the wing. Guarded by Morris. It's rebounded by Roddy. Williams against Reed. Williams' shot is good.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Here's Thunder. And he converts the layup. Thunder's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's Brooklyn liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Memphis Grizzlies. This is the kind of domination I know you were all about in your day, big fella.
And still am. Nothing has changed there. I just dominate business now instead of basketball.
Oh, you mean dominate buffet tables and boxes of donuts?
Hold on, Jed. It was just one box of donuts, today at least.
Thank you, Ernie.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the floor for the Nets, we've got Naz Reid, and it's Whitehead in at the three. Williams from long range, sinks it from distance. Williams has got 7.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Shot is good by Nance.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Here's Mann. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 4 rebounds now.
Number 37. His 4th personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Warren, the pass to Roddy. Outside man. Here's Warren. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Left side Reed. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Thunder, the pass to Reed. Nance in the post. Williams defending. Shot is good by Nance.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Morris passes to Mann. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Nets. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dillingham. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Dillingham's got 20 points. And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 15-point game. Shoots off the step back. The rebound by the Nets. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Dillingham. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got 5 rebounds in the game. It's deflected. Right side, Williams. Man with it. He's got 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, here's Roddy. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Nance. Brooklyn leading by 15. Out to the right wing. Thunder, the pass to Nance. Here's Whitehead. Outside Reed, pass to Nance. Here's Thunder. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And Reed gets the 3. Reed's got 8.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Back to man. And here is Morris looking to win the run. Doesn't go for him. Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by man. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Avdia in for Whitehead. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
So the Nets making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Outside man. He takes it in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. And that one drops. 7 points in the game.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
There's a screen by Johnson. Avdia from outside gets the 3 ball to go.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Williams finds Morris. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by man. Avdia passes to Mitchell. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Warren. Back to Mitchell. 4-3. Williams grabs the board. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Nance. And again, it's Brooklyn.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Man, the pass to Roddy. Back to man. And he makes it on the layup. Man's got 10.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Thunder. No good with a layup. Morris outside. Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Memphis foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Thunder. Give him 20. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Man misses.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
First personal foul.
And during this last month of action, here is a list of the players who have shot the ball most efficiently so far from deep. Nick Smith is second.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm from long range, and you can ride that stretch for a while.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Williams, and Kispert is subbed in for Roddy. Here's Vassell. Up top man. Pass to Blunt. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
Smith, he's checked in for Mitchell. Brooklyn shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Outside man. With the drive. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And here's Ingram outside, on target from range. Ingram's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest. Look, he's got to play smart now. One more foul and he's gone.
Memphis making a switch here. Wesley's checked in.
Number 10, play Wesley.
And so it's Memphis with it. And here's Vassell. 7 points in the game. Outside Vanderbilt. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Blunt can't get it to go.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Thunder, the pass to Smith. The 3 is up. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Smith's got 11 points.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
32 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Here's Blunt. Banked it in off the glass. 12 points for him.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Johnson passes to Ingram. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
I can't say this enough. You have to value each possession.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't